In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this unique neckline style. So let's get started. So I used this fabrics cut into two, that is front and back, and then I have my armhole already in it. So first thing I did was to press it to get my center line. It is very important because we are going to be needing it. Next, I went in by 3.5 inches for the neck width, and then for the neck depth, I went in by 1/4. So 1/4 inch, and then I connected the points together like this. Next, I went ahead to cut it out. After that, I'm going to be cutting out an Ankara piece. This is how it is folded into two, and then the length of it is 10 inches, and then the width is about 6.5 inches. Times 2 is 13 inches folded into two. Next thing I'm going to be doing is to place the main body of the shirt on top of it like this, and then cut out the neckline and then the shoulder line. You can also trace it like I have done before you cut it out. So after cutting it out, you are going to be getting the exact shape of the neck and shoulder. Next, I'm going to be working on the back, and I'm going to be using the same neck width for the front. That is 3.5 inches for both front and back. And the neck depth can also be 1/4 for the back, but then I made it 1 inch. So take note. Next thing I'll be doing is to join the points together like I did for the front, then go ahead and cut out. I went ahead to cut another fabric for the back as well, which I'll be using as facing. This will enable us to join both front and back together with ease and with a finished edge. The width of this is not really important, but you just go ahead and measure 2.5 inches after you trace it out to get your neck and then your shoulder facing for the back. So after cutting out, make sure the shoulder is the same as the front. Make sure the shoulder is the same as the front. And then I went ahead to place it on a medium interfacing, pressed it out, and then I folded the front facing into two to get a center line. Now from the neckline, I'm coming down by 8 inches. Since I already have a line that divides it into two after pressing, I'll just use my pencil or pen to draw it out to come out boldly so that you can see the lines. Next thing I'm going to be doing now is to divide quarter into two. So when you take quarter on your tape measure, you are going to divide it into two and place half on each side. So 1/4 and then 1/2 on the other side. I'm going to be doing it through to the 8 inches line and then connect the points together. So I'm going to measure it to show you, and you can see it's exactly quarter for both. So next thing I'm going to be doing is to go up by 1/2 inch from the 8 inches and then draw it into the corners of the edge, as you can see, something like this. Next thing I'm going to be doing is to place it on my main fabric and then stitch. So I'm going to be placing the front facing on the front with right side facing each other, and then I'm going to be stitching from that point all through to that point, through to the other part of the shoulder. And then for the back, I'm just going to place the facing on top of it. As you can see, I always press to get the center line, so take note of that. This is what I got after stitching. You see the neckline, I stitched about 1/2 inch, and then when I get to the middle, I follow the lines and then stitch. After that, I went ahead to snip so that turning becomes easy. After snipping, I'm going to cut the middle of this so I get to the 1/2 inch line, and then I'll be cutting it through to the corners of it. Make sure you hit the corner, otherwise you get folds when you turn it out. So take note of that. Next, I'll go ahead and then trim off that area so that it doesn't become or look bulky when I turn it out. So when you turn it out, for the edges, you can push it with your pencil so that it can come out nice and then look neat. I'll go ahead and then snip the back as well, and then after that I'll turn it to the facing and top stitch. Next, I'll go ahead and then press it so that everything will lie flat and then look neat. So as you can see, there's no fold over there. Next, I turn it out this way and then press it down. I'm going to be doing the same to the other side, just like this. After this, I'll go ahead and press the back as well. You see, pressing makes the work neat, and this is what I have for the back as well. Next, what I'm going to be doing is to just put it on top of it this way. Make sure the shoulders are joining. So when you are joining, make sure the seams are together. Make sure the seams are together. So you pin the seams together before you pin any other part, so that when you turn, one part doesn't become longer than the other. So take note of that. I'm repeating the same step on the other side of the neckline, so make sure the seams are together like I did for the other side, and then go ahead and press it down. After pin it down, so after pinning it down, I'll just take it to my machine and then stitch about 1/4 or 1/2 inch throughout. So after stitching, you go ahead and cut off this point off, otherwise when you turn it, it's going to look bulky over there. So this is what I have at the moment. You can see I'm almost done with this. So next thing I'm going to be doing is to secure it with a hermit. So I'm going to be placing it under the facing this way, and then press it so that it stays at one place. I'll be repeating the same step on the other side, and then the back facing as well. So at this point, you can raise the print to the shoulder area and repress it to get the shape. This brings us to the end of the tutorials. Don't forget to like, comment, and share my videos. Bye.